Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. It is rumored that Queen Naomi, in anger, slammed Ooni of Ife. That what I need is my husband back, not a private jet. They said this happened during their conversation. You do know that we got a report that the Ooni of Ife had rushed to meet her to stop her from traveling, that she wanted to make a trip to Dubai to rest her head from all of the drama that's been going on. And when Ooni got an intel that she was going to travel without his consent, he rushed there to stop her from traveling. And they said it was in the course of this discussion that they kept dragging that Queen Naomi was saying she would go, that she needed to go. And Kabiyesi said, not now. You need to calm down. That Kabiyesi was talking to Queen Naomi that he has told Queen Naomi not to make decisions when she is angry. That every time Queen Naomi had ever made a decision while she's angry, that decision backfires back on her. And we can all agree to that because I think one of the major, problem Queen Naomi's had to face was going on Instagram. Now, with that anger and everything, everything that did to her was wrong. But I want to believe that if the devil had not played overtime at that time, because that was what they wanted to push her into doing these things, yeah? That if she had just kind of left the palace quietly without putting that post on Instagram, I want to believe that things will not be where they are now and we will not be where we are now. But because, of course, this was what they wanted, they used every means to push this lady, push her, and she went on Instagram to post that thing. Now, the Odua people, the council, they have nothing else to hold on. But apart from the fact that she insulted their king. So they said Ooni was talking to Queen Naomi at the time that he has told Queen Naomi that Queen Naomi should never make decision when she's angry. That every time she's ever made a decision while she is angry, that decision gets to hit her back very hard. And so when Ooni was talking to her not to make the trip, she was insisting that she needed to go and cool her head off and all of that. They said allegedly Ooni said no, that okay, if she's going to make the trip, she should calm down first, that he's going to make arrangement for the private jet to take her to wherever she wants to go to and all of that. And that was when she got really irritated and said, look, I need my husband back. I need the man I married back, not a private jet. This is not about private jet or all the luxuries in the world. You need to understand that I have more than enough, but I need my husband back and not a private jet. Over time, we have heard that Ooni bought a house in Port Harcourt, bought a house in Lagos, bought a house here, bought one in Abuja, and bought and gives her so much money. Is this money that Ooni is giving to Queen Naomi that is making a lot of people say that Queen Naomi is not working, that Tadenika will ease her meal ticket? Those who don't want to see anything good about Queen Naomi, their own is just to sit down and castigate this woman as if there's any perfect person. And each time I talk about how much they castigate Queen Naomi, the thing pains me so much because I don't know why you want to be going after somebody that is not after you. You don't hear her talk anywhere, talk about anybody. She's always on her own. Let me not digress because you can see that I'm getting emotional right now. So we have heard that Kabiyesi bought this, Kabiyesi bought that, and all of that. And you know that all of this information we get, they are all alleged information because nobody can stand up and say it's true, it's not true, because it's not the first-hand information. I've always told you here. So if every information we have been hearing that he's buying this, buying that, and buying everything for Queen Naomi, if all this information is true, one will want to say, yes, indeed, money is not everything because money does not represent happiness. You might be happy to a great extent, but then does it make your happiness complete? Absolutely no, because right now, when her husband said that she should calm down so they can make proper arrangement for her trip, get the logistics right, so she can at least go with the private jet. They said she just screamed and that she was crying profusely, that she doesn't want a private jet, that she needs her husband back. Now, this brings us to the question that I want to ask, and the same question that Dela writes are asking, and everybody's asking: what is the problem? Why is it so difficult for Kabiyesi to make this decision? The last time I checked, he is Onirisha. He's got authority. People, kind of bow down to him and all of that. Why can't he just make this decision? Are the kingmakers, the elders, and all of these people this powerful? Please, if you're Yoruba and you're here, just leave me a comment in the comment section. But then again, we also cannot undermine the fact that it does seem as if, or we are hearing, or it is rumored that there are a lot of, manipulations diabolically to ensure that this does not happen. We have seen situations where they have said that it's a fight to overcome a territory. We have seen everything that has happened. So we cannot turn our eyes to the fact that there is a spiritual fight. So what is Naomi supposed to do? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the south, still on the royals. Dela right, my Dela right, my Dela right, my super people. Dela right, my Dela right, my Dela right, my super people. How are you guys doing? How you doing? I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. My own very people. Thank you so much. We're almost coming to the end of this week. I say may God bless each and every one of us. You see? That is why I told you grammar no easy at all at all. Okay, so may God bless us. I am glad that we are all complete here. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Please, if you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, what to do? What to do? What to do? Libanese say what to do. Honestly, I do not know. That we have heard what has been going on, that the Ooni of Ife is once again begging Queen Naomi to just give him, like, she was supposed to return back in June in the first place. And Ooni of Ife is saying Queen Naomi should give him till June. If nothing happens, then Queen Naomi should know exactly that he will give Queen Naomi whatever it is that Queen Naomi wants. And that everything is going to be okay. That Queen Naomi just needs to trust him. That was when Queen Naomi slammed him that, look, I do not need a private jet. I need my husband back. And in fairness to Queen Naomi, this woman has tried. She has. This is not easy at all for Queen Naomi. You married a woman, you went and married 6 others and came to the palace. And of course, right now there is procreation, which is a great thing right there. Understanding that you are a monarch and you can marry as many wives as possible. But the thing is that the woman said she is not ready for polygamy. And they have made her to adjust and adjust and adjust and adjust. For the sake of her son, for the sake of Kabiyesi, Queen Naomi needs to be there. Queen Naomi is the bone of his bone, the flesh of his flesh. And everybody's acting as if without Queen Naomi something would go wrong. And let her go. She's got a life to live. Nobody wants to let her go, especially the Ooni of Ife, from what we are hearing. And so, under this situation, what is Queen Naomi supposed to do? Please, what? So they said she was talking to the Ooni of Ife that Ooni of Ife needs to stop with all the luxuries, that she is completely tired, that she's not going to go on living like that. She needs to know where she stands. She needs to know who she is to the Ooni of Ife. It has to be defined properly and ensure that she gets her security back. That if Ooni is ready, fine, she is ready. But Kabiyesi cannot just, hold her and keep her like that. She's got a life to live too. She needs to fulfill her life and fulfill her destiny. She will not live her whole life waiting for Kabiyesi. It's already 2 years. Remember that 1 year was spent contemplating whether it's a doable thing or not. 1 year was spent, giving ears to the elders who were telling Kabiyesi, you can't go back. She's not worth it. You can't fight for her. You can marry women from Cambridge, women from all of that, and all of that from what we heard. But after he got married to the women and, everything, the satisfaction was still not there. Okay, right now, look at what is going on now. He has married Olori Toby. Toby, in fairness, also to her, is a very beautiful woman, very attractive. But then Toby has even given birth to a twin, a boy and a girl. And, the happiness also is still not complete. He's still going after, Queen Naomi and Queen Naomi. For everybody who thought that, he was going after Queen Naomi because of Tadenikawo. People have come to see that what is between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi is stronger than anybody can imagine. Right now, it's clear to people. And so, for you to think that this thing is just going to end like that and all of that, so let's say Olori Naomi is telling the Ooni of Ife to do what he needs to do, or if he cannot, he should just free her and let her go so she can start her life and have her peace return to her life. So I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.